This is from R.K. Goel Prabhu. He asked, Pranam Guruji. Arjun was doubtful and he was advised to be in yoga, but he had no time to control his mind by practicing meditation. So, how he was free from doubts? Hare Krishna.
See, meditation controlling mind is actually that is to remember Krishna all the time. So we need to do that every day. But while doing that, also we need to act everything. We need to do everything for Krishna. That's what is very important. So Arjuna was, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita itself, he realized that he need to act for Krishna. That's very important. So he was in the battlefield and the war already has started and everybody have blown their conch shells. So with the knowledge, Arjuna understood that he needs to only fight for Krishna. He needs to do everything for Krishna. So at that time, there is no time for him to go and sit meditation and all. So for him, he was doing this karma yoga. Basically, he was fighting for Krishna. So that way, what he did was already with the knowledge, he realized that he has to follow what Krishna says. So for us also the same thing. We have to follow so many things Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, everything we need to follow. And in that, meditation is a very important thing. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very, very important thing to control our mind, to bring peace of mind. So, but that same Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, was with him directly in front of him. Krishna was just there in front of him and he was asking him, you just go and fight, shoot arrows. So Arjuna got the instructions, guidance directly from Krishna. So he was just acting immediately what Krishna says because he has so much faith on Krishna. So if we have that much faith on Krishna, we also study Bhagavad Gita, teach Bhagavad Gita, spread Bhagavad Gita, and make more and more devotees. So that way, while meditation, while doing the meditation, chanting, all those things. So these both things can be done simultaneously. It is not that we will first only do meditation continuously every day and make full progress. Then only you can start working for Krishna. It's not like that. Studying Bhagavad Gita, in fact, studying Bhagavad Gita itself, you are directly connected with Krishna only. For example, every day this time we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are talking only about Bhagavad Gita, we are talking only about Krishna. This has also got the same effect because our mind is filled with Krishna consciousness right now. We are not thinking about anything else right now. So that way, Arjuna was immediately started engaging in Krishna's service. So we also should do both. Chanting Hare, that's also a very important service to Krishna. And in the meantime, during every day, we need to also serve Krishna also in all respects. Hare Krishna Prabhu. You get that point, Prabhu? Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. I have some more doubts actually. Actually, what I understand, he could not get his doubts resolved at that moment of time. Had it been done, probably the Bhagavad Gita would have been stopped there itself. So since he was having the doubts, so he kept on inquiring more and more, and the Bhagavad Gita continued. And he was actually, even after seeing the universal form of Krishna, still he was trembling. He was very much fearful, and he could not understand what is happening. So actually, the his doubts remained persistently up to the chapter 18th. And finally, in chapter 18th, the Lord told him that Mam Anusmara Yuddhache. When you remember me and you are fighting it also, that is also a kind of meditation. You keep on meditating on me while throwing the arrows. So basically, it is a meditation. And when we are doing chanting in our room, that is also a very good meditation. But when we are doing something for Krishna by focusing on Krishna, that is also meditation. So finally, it is the meditation which is the key. So his doubt was removed only in the end of the chapter 18.
No, Prabhu. That sloka comes in the chapter 8th chapter, Prabhu. Tasmat sarvesu kalesu mamanusmara yuddhyacham. In the 8th chapter, Krishna says in the 7th or 8th sloka, Prabhu. So that way, you are right. Thinking of, when you are fighting for Krishna, doing any work for Krishna, you are actually doing for Krishna only. Yeah, 7th sloka in the 8th chapter, Krishna is saying that Tasmat sarvesu kalesu mamanusmara yuddhyacham. So in the 8th chapter, 7th sloka. So that way, like Yeah, when you're fighting for Krishna, you are actually remembering Krishna only. But that meditation and this dhyana yoga meditation, we should not be getting confused both. So that means if you are working anything, if you are doing any activity for Krishna, you are going to remember Krishna only. Because he was fighting for Krishna, so that's why he was remembering Krishna and fighting. Because for whose satisfaction you are doing, you are going to remember that person all the time, correct? So like that.
Great. Thank you, Guruji. Great explanation.
Hare Krishna.